Sir, you spoke about theaterization and jointness. How important is the inculcation of technology? Because there's so much advancement in today's time. We see artificial intelligence coming in, robotics, the problem of cyber as well. How do you think theaterization can improve inculcation of such technologies?
Well, actually, this is the most important aspect because there are three changes which are sweeping the world. One is the geopolitical changes, then the geoeconomic changes, and third is the technology driven changes. And out of these three changes which are driving the world, the technology based changes are the most important. Today, as against the an aircraft getting employed, which costing millions and being manned, this thing, same thing can be done by a drone or a swarm drone or unmanned aerial vehicles, and a
Hmm.
lot of things are changing. So technology is one thing which is a major disruptor which has come in today's time. It has provided nations which don't have requisite finances, also the war fighting abilities. It can save the lot of loss of human lives,
Hmm.
and the people who are going to counter that, they are also going to face tremendous amount of challenge, even if they have the highest degree of equipment and the resources at their disposal.
Hmm.
So I think technology in any case is being adopted by all the three services even individually before the theaterization came, because they are aware that they have to be ahead on this curve in case they have to win their adversary, because it's a great challenge because China itself is leading the world in technological domain. There are close to 45 to 50 technologies, out of which around 40 technologies where it is leading, it is gone even ahead of USA in those domains.
Hmm.
And whatever technology is available with China can be deemed to be available with Pakistan in some way or some form, because of the close nexus which they have developed.
Hmm.
So I think technology is something which is very, very critical. But since so far the services were looking from their individual perspective, with theaterization and this serious appointment having come, they will look at something where the overlaps can be avoided.
Hmm.
The common method of procurement and development can be looked into, and in much more lesser resources, the higher capacities can be created.
Well said. As they say, sir, change is the only constant, and we must be able to change with time and the requirement of in today's time, and not just for national security, but for individual level as well. So, having said that, uh, do you believe that implementation of theaterization can improve our defense forces in terms of fighting a two-front war with China and Pakistan as we know it?
Absolutely, the answer is 100%, 100%, 100%.
So this has been a great informative conversation with you. Learned a lot about theaterization. But before I go, I ask my guests two personal questions, if you allow me.
Absolutely.
First is, if there was one piece of advice you would give to your younger self, someone who wants to join the army or someone who's been wanting to, lead the life like yourself, what advice would you give them, sir?
Well, that is a difficult question in today's time, because I would have responded that you must join the defense forces only if you have passion. And but today the requirement of job, even in army, has been related to the need of the job also.
Hmm.
So if you have passion, you must join the armed forces. But if you join for any other reason as part of your employment, you must develop passion, because without that, it's a army is not a finally a job in finality. It is a way of life, and therefore, if you have joined as passion, all the best. If you have not joined as a passion, only as a job, there's nothing bad in it. But
Mhm.
then develop that passion and live this as part of your life.
What you just watched was just the tip of the iceberg. If you're as curious as us on subjects that govern the world and our lives, you're at the right place. Do consider subscribing, because the next conversation might just change how you see the world. Until then, keep reimagining yourself and know that the power of change lies within you. Jai Hind.